Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a coffee taste test with Walmart's 4 top best-selling K-Cups. Now Walmart doesn't publicize their best-selling, but I looked on how many reviews these K-Cups get, and these are generally some of the 4 top ones I can see on their Walmart webpage. These get a lot of reviews, so I'm assuming they sell a lot of these K-Cups. So you may not be familiar with the 1850 Folger company. That was kind of a new one to me. The Dunkin Donut one's pretty common. Now this one here was kind of interesting to me. So it says Donut Shop. So it makes you think it's a Dunkin Donut one, but I guess Great Value has their own Donut Shop coffee ground. This is probably the most popular one at Walmart, just because it's made by Walmart. And then you've got the Starbucks breakfast blend. These are all medium roast. Yeah, these are all a medium roast. And I'm going to go through, we're going to brew a cup of coffee with each one. I'm going to cut the K-Cups open. We're going to see what's inside the K-Cups. We're going to use the K-Cafe, but you could use any Keurig machine. I'm going to be using the 8-ounce setting. So this K-Cafe, even though it does lattes and cappuccinos, it does coffees really well too. It's a normal Keurig machine on the coffee side. So again, we're going to press the coffee button. It's got the strong brew. It brews it a little bit slower. Like it adds about 20-30 seconds to the brew. I've not noticed much of a taste difference with that, so I'm just going to mainly do coffee 8-ounce. Now to me, the 10-ounce is a little weak. The 6-ounce is pretty strong. I like to do the 8-ounce. So all my coffee taste tests will be with the 8-ounce. So here we have the Donut Shop. Let's cut it open before we brew a cup. Now all these K-Cups are going to have 2 tablespoons of coffee in them. And they have a really nice, so you really want that paper filter. That's a paper filter before it goes through the bottom. That prevents sediment. So it looks like a light colored. Okay, let's do the 1850. Looks about the same color. Maybe a little darker color. Yeah, it's definitely a little darker than the Great Value. Next, let's do the Dunkin Donut. So this one's the lightest colored so far, the Dunkin Donut. Next, let's do the breakfast blend, Starbucks. Starbucks looks to be about the darkest. So definitely Dunkin Donuts is the lightest, followed by the Walmart one. Then the 1850 and the Starbucks one might be the darkest. I'm going to give them a smell test. You know, it's pretty amazing. They all smell different. Now, this one smelled the most different, the Dunkin Donut. And the Starbucks does smell maybe a little darker, maybe a little burnt. I'm not quite sure, but this one had kind of the least amount of smell. And this one had a really rich, kind of a nice smell. But this one really smelled good, the Dunkin Donut. But it's kind of a strong smell. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Dunkin Donut one. It smelled really good. This one smelled like the Folgers, smells more like coffee. Like original coffee, maybe. And same with the Dunkin Donut, or I'm sorry, the Great Value. It smells more just like coffee. And then this one does smell maybe like a little more roasted or something. Maybe a little darker. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Donut Shop. Again, I'm just going to hit the coffee, 8-ounce, and the K button. This will brew in under a minute. Okay, they do recommend stirring these. Okay, I'm going to give it a smell test and a taste test. Smells like it smells like really good coffee. Okay, so this is the Donut Shop a Walmart one. It kind of smells like standard coffee, like not anything extra. And it kind of tastes like just, I don't want to say the word plain, but just kind of like just coffee. I don't smell any fruity or anything extra in it. Just kind of like that. So there's the donut shop one. We're going to save this one. We're going to cut this one open in a minute. I'm going to do a rinse. I'm going to do a fresh water rinse. Coffee, 6 ounce. In between each, I don't want any flavor to transfer to the next one. So I'll do a fresh water rinse between each K-cup. Okay, so next we're going to do the 1850 Folgers. Coffee, 8 ounce K. Okay, so I thought I would sit the 1850 next to the donut shop. It looks a little darker. Now, the box does say medium to dark roast, rich caramelized. So yeah, it definitely does look like a brews, just a little bit darker. Okay, this is the Folgers 1850. I'm going to do a smell test. Smells good. Yeah, it does, not necessarily a sweet taste, but maybe like a, it just maybe tastes a little darker. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe like more of a coffee taste. Maybe more of a Folgers taste. Okay, next we're going to do the Dunkin Donuts. Coffee, 8 ounce. Okay, so here you have the Dunkin Donuts. It looks to me on the light side, not quite as dark as the Folgers. Let me smell. So you start to get into like an aroma with this Dunkin Donut. It doesn't smell like a standard coffee. You're starting to get into a little bit of a, like maybe they're adding something sweet to it or something, but the box doesn't say that. Yeah, it even tastes like it has a little bit of an aroma to it. It tastes good. It's just a little different. It's surprising that coffees can be so different. And then last we'll do the breakfast blend. Starbucks. Coffee, 8 ounce. So there you have the breakfast blend. It looks to be about the same darkness as the rest of them, like the Folgers does seem to be about the darkest, but just by a little bit. Let's do a smell test. Yeah, it's starting to smell. So this one does say that it's sweet orange and brown sugar. Now, I don't necessarily know that I can smell the sweet orange and brown sugar, but I do smell something sweet. And it tastes, you start to get into, you can taste something's added to the coffee. Yeah. It's definitely bitter. In my opinion, this might be the bitterest coffee of them all. But you actually have a little bit of different taste with kind of like the sweet or kind of like an aroma with it or something. So I was kind of expecting the Dunkin Donuts to taste the best. But again, I'm surprised with this Great Value Donut Shop. It's got just a really good taste to it, like a coffee taste to it. And then this is a little darker. You know, Folgers kind of has a distinctive taste to it. You're kind of getting into that Folgers taste. And then over here, you've got kind of an aroma. These all taste good. So the Dunkin Donut, to me, tastes a little bit better than the Starbucks. But yeah, I'm just really surprised with this Great Value Donut Shop. They do sell a lot of these. When you go in the store, they're usually, you can tell quite a few of those boxes are gone. Okay, so let's cut a few pods open after they've been brewed. Again, they've all had the hole punctured in the bottom. This was the Walmart brand. Okay, they've got a standard filter in there. Next, we'll do the Folgers. Next, we'll do the Dunkin Donut. So they're all coming out about the same. Like I said, they got that paper filter in there. They all have that paper filter. And now we'll do the breakfast blend. Okay, so here they are all cut open. To me now, the Starbucks now is the darkest after it's been brewed. The Dunkin Donuts is definitely the lightest, then the Donut Shop, then the 1850, but this is definitely the darkest. And again, the Dunkin Donuts coffee grounds kind of smell the best, but I don't see a much. They're all ground about the same. You know, these are all made by Keurig, so they probably use the same grinder, except these Donut Shop ones don't say they're made by Keurig. But these three say they're made by Keurig. But they all look like they have the same grind. Just different. This one might be the coarsest. Dunkin Donuts does seem to be the finest, if there is a finer one. So again, I'm no coffee expert. I'm just trying to use, I've been drinking coffee for about 3 or 4 years now. I'm gradually getting up to drinking more and more of the straight black coffee. To me, black coffee is still really bitter, but you are able to taste the differences in them. And I think you do have a different taste in all these. Again, I was just really surprised with the Donut Shop Great Value. I really do like that one, and I have been using that a lot. I've bought these others just because they've gotten really good reviews, and they're okay. And I even use that Donut Shop one for my espresso shots when I do make lattes and cappuccinos with this K-Cafe. So I hope this video helps. Again, I'm not an expert, just trying to give an honest opinion of kind of what I think. I'm new to coffee, and I'm just trying to help others that may be drinking coffee for the first time. To me, it's been very intimidating, coffee, and that's why I'm kind of doing my videos. The Keurig machines, the coffee makers, it's all been a little overwhelming at first, so I thought I would do some videos to help others. I hope this video helps. Leave your comments down below if there's a taste test you would like to see with other coffees. My next video is I'm going to be doing the 2X caffeines. So my next video is going to be this Great Value Extra Caffeine 2X and the Death Wish. I'm going to do a taste test on those three. And then my next video after that is going to be the Starbucks Vanilla, Blonde, and this Light Roast. So I'm going to do a video on these three. So thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you again.